got members of the Philippine Volcanoes joining us here tonight on Sports Desk. We've got Jake Letts, Sean, and Jason Lynch. Good evening, guys, and welcome to Sports Desk.
Good evening. We were talking about this before we went on air, and you guys, we've guested a lot of athletes here, but Cesca mentioned that you guys always come prepared with the uniforms and, proudly representing the Philippine Volcanoes, and it's awesome when you guys do that. But whose idea was it to come up with these shirts and, the rugby shirts, basically?
Basically, we have a team kit every tournament, so we have a lot of sponsors, so we'd like to thank them. Obviously, Filler are our official merchandise sponsor, and JMail's our headline sponsor. So without them, we wouldn't be able to play. So yeah, we're very appreciative of all their support.
Okay.
All right, well, you guys have a bunch of tournaments lined up. You have the Malaysia Sevens, Asian Games. Exactly how busy are you guys in the coming months?
Yeah, actually, we started last week in Hong Kong, so over the next 2 months, I think I worked it out of the next 68 days, we actually only have 14 free days. So
wow.
This is our third free day, so we go into camp again on Saturday. And it's a busy couple of months, so it's very exciting, but however, it's good to have a bit of free time, and come Saturday, we're back straight into it.
Sean, you're in the sevens. That's one of the things that's going to be coming up as well. We don't have bigger. I assume you're one of the bigger guys on the squad.
Yeah, one of the bigger boys.
You're one of them. So
there's a couple boys bigger than me.
Oh, but a few, right? Yeah. So in the sevens, that's where the Philippines kind of does well, better than in the bigger tournaments, because I guess you don't need to be as big as your opponents. You just need to be quicker and better and more athletic. I mean, for you, who's one of the bigger guys, do you prefer the sevens or do you prefer the full-on?
I prefer playing sevens because the opponents are a lot smaller, so I find it's a lot easier to have a mismatch. So you're always running against little fellas. So it's good.
Little fellas. Yeah. All right.
So basically, if Jinno was on the field with you,
that's not gonna.
You're running straight at you.
I'll get smashed. I'll absolutely smashed.
All right. Well, again, you guys seem very busy. Your training schedule, again, 14 free days out of the next 60.
67. Yeah.
Oh, 67. Okay. What's a regular training day like with you guys?
Regular training day, train twice a day. We've been doing 1.5 or 90 minutes to 2 hour sessions, so rest in between and just 5 days on and then we fly out.
Wow. Okay, so the Asian Games is another thing that the tournament is going to be coming up. When you say Asian Games, a lot of the times the Philippines always focuses on the basketball. I mean, that's just the way it is. Being now that we've qualified with rugby, that's kind of new to some of the Filipinos. I mean, but how is it you're, I guess to help the sport grow, you need international success. And obviously the Asian Games is one of those avenues to do it. Entering this tournament, how well do you think the Volcanoes will be able to do in the Asian Games?
Yeah, for us, we actually ranked, right now, last year we ranked third. We got the bronze medal in the Asian Championships. So that was a big accomplishment for us because we went to the Rugby World Cup. So we were the first team to do that in close to 50 years. So we actually did the same as the Gillas. We beat Korea in the playoff game. So
the Korean curse.
Yeah, so it was actually it was amazing to compete in the Rugby World Cup, and for a team like the Philippines, we went there. Not many other countries knew we played rugby, so they were shocked to see us there and to see the Philippine flag. But in terms of Asian Games, that's definitely our goal. We've earmarked that as one of our biggest tournaments this year, and we're definitely going in there with a medal hope. It's going to be very tough. Obviously, Korea are hosting, so they have a very strong side, and the likes of Japan and Hong Kong, as well as China and Sri Lanka. So it's a very close race, but hopefully, if we can do well, obviously a medal inside is definitely what we're aiming for.
Well, again, we've had a few of your teammates guest on the show, even last year when you guys were heading to the Hong Kong Sevens, I think.
Even before the World Cup.
Even before the World Cup. And we appreciate how rugby evolves because of you guys here in the Philippines. And I do have to ask, I'm very curious, are there more Filipinos, like pure Filipinos, joining you guys in training, or is it still more of a mixed batch for you guys?
For us, we have, because rugby is just a new sport in the Philippines, it's still a new sport, so we have a lot of developmental programs. So basically, you'll find that the Volcanoes is mostly full foreigners. We're all at least half. Yeah. Whereas our development team, they actually flew out today. They're in KK, so they're full homegrown Filipinos.
Oh, wow.
So we basically have 2 national teams because it's such a new sport. You'll find all the local boys in that team learning the skills and learning and playing at the international level. So hopefully our goal and our vision is to hopefully in 10 or however long it takes is to sort of push the Phil foreigners out so the homegrown Filipinos can play the sport of
If
rugby.
you push the Phil foreigners out, you guys won't be able to play.
Well, it's going to take some time, right? By that time, you guys will be retired. But how big is the biggest full-grown Filipino football player, member of the Volcanoes?
Probably would be Chris Hitch. He's full Pinoy. He's about 6 foot and probably 90 kilos. No fat on him either. But other than that, we don't have many bigger full Philos.
All right. I mean, that's something that obviously in this sport would be definitely a positive. It's like the height in basketball, basically, right?
I have neither, so I can't really help. But anyway.
All right, so September, we have it here. September 6 to 7, that's the
Kuala Lumpur.
Malaysian Sevens. And then, of course, the Asian Games, September 29 to October 2 in South Korea. You know, obviously the Sevens and, you know, the Asian Games, these are big, big tournaments. Things that I think that you guys will be doing pretty well in the tournament. But is there one that's more important than the other, or did you mention that the Asian Games will be the goal for the next couple of months?
Yeah, Asian Games is definitely our biggest goal. It's our biggest competition. But in saying that, the next 3 tournaments, we just played in one, so the next 2 after that, which will be KL and Beijing in October, they qualify for the Hong Kong Sevens. So Hong Kong Sevens is massive. It's obviously the biggest Sevens tournament in the world each year. So we've qualified for that before. So if we can do that again, it's obviously it just raises the profile of Philippines rugby. So. And it also gives us the chance to compete on the World Series, which would be amazing. So the more we can play at a higher level, obviously the better we get. So in saying that, we do want a medal. We want to bring home the Philippines.
We want you guys to get a medal too.
So that's our biggest tournament this year. And then hopefully next year, we're actually competing in the SEA Games. So we're ranked 1 in Southeast Asia. Yeah. So we're very confident in getting a medal there. So we've done gold in the past and we did silver at Thailand in 2007. So next year, that's earmarked for another big medal performance.
Yeah,
all right.
Well, you see that? So basically gold in the Southeast Asian Games. And I predict the gold in the Asian Games is not that far away, right? I mean, it's not that far away.
I think we're very capable of getting a bronze medal.
Yeah.
Japan and Hong Kong are very hard to beat, but there's no reason why we can't beat China, Korea, Sri Lanka, Malaysia and Singapore. So I think we're not a shoo-in, but quietly confident that we'll
I like
perform
that.
well.
You got to go in there with confidence. Awesome.
All right. Well, of course, people out here do want to stay updated on whatever you guys are doing. Do you have a website, or where can they watch you? Are they allowed to watch you in training, or?
Yeah. Before you guys leave, do you guys have like a training session that for all the people who want to support the Volcanoes?
Yeah. Basically, we have our own training facility down in Selangan. It's called the Eagle's Nest. In terms of following updates, we have our Instagram page and Facebook at Philippine Rugby. So at Philippine Rugby on Twitter and Instagram, and on Facebook, Philippine Rugby Football Union. So all your support, it definitely doesn't go unnoticed. You'll find that a lot of the players are always online, especially overseas. So it's always good to react. Obviously, just thank all the fans and for all their support every tournament.
All right.
All right. Thank you so much, guys, and we hope to see you guys again after you win a medal.
Come
back on the
when
show.
you guys come back, bring the bling, right? Bring the bling and then you wear it proudly on the show. Thank you very much and good luck in the next couple of months.